to my channel, or if you guys are new here for the first time, then hello, welcome. Today we are filming a vlog style type video. I have a ton of content to share with you guys. My mom is currently on her way over to my house and we are going to pack up all of my Rae Dunn seasonal items, or all of the items that I won't be using until we move. That is going to be a chore in itself, so I wanted to bring you guys along. I'm just gonna prop you up on a tripod and give you a time lapse with some good music to listen to. I will be having a lot of moving content probably coming within the next like 2 months or so, but we're just trying to be proactive about packing everything up, about 4 to 5 boxes every single week, so that when we do come up to moving, it's not going to be super stressful. So thought I would bring you guys along with that. And I also wanted to update you guys on some wedding planning things that have happened. So I told you that we did reserve the venue that we were going to have our wedding at, so that is all done. We also put down the deposit for our photographer and videographer, so that is all taken care of. And I also scheduled an appointment to try on dresses on July 17th, so I'm so excited for that, to see just what style of dresses that I like. If you would like to see a video of me going and me trying on dresses and stuff, let me know. I will try to film as much as I can that day. So I am going to insert some footage right after this so you guys can see my proposal boxes that I gave to my bridesmaids and maid of honor. I also gave one to my niece and nephew and my brother, so I'm going to insert that. Like I said, I will have everything linked down below for that because I did get a lot of it off of Amazon. I did do some DIYs with my Cricut, but I did want to show you guys that. I'd love to hear your opinions on how you think it turned out. And we will also be doing a fun little DIY with my new Cricut Easy Press, so I'm going to be using some iron-on vinyl, doing a quick little DIY for you guys. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to come up with, but I hope that you guys enjoy it. I want to thank Cricut for sponsoring today's video. If you guys did not catch my last Cricut video, I will have it linked down below. We did some fun DIYs over there as well. If you guys follow me over on Instagram, you know that our dog Chloe got surgery about a week ago, and she is currently in the back. I don't know if you can see her. She's in her little enclosure, but that has been thankfully going really well. She had surgery on her CCL, which is like a human's ACL. So thankfully everything's been going well with that. We're hoping that the recovery continues to go smoothly. She's doing really well, and it kind of amazes me just how well dogs do with surgeries like that. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go ahead and get into the footage of the bridesmaids boxes, and then we are going to get on to packing and DIYing. So I wanted to show you guys the boxes that I made for everyone that's going to be in the wedding. So I am missing one. I will show you guys after. I am actually having to ship it to my cousin, so I don't have it in the same box. But this is for my sister-in-law. So I actually just made these with my Cricut. So hers says bridesmaid. I got these cute little things from Amazon too. Came with the scrunchie, the pen, this little bracelet, and then these little cards. And then I just got this from the liquor store. This one is for my maid of honor, so same thing. And then this one's for my little niece, to ask her to be my flower girl. This one is for my brother. We're asking him to marry us. So I just got him a whiskey glass, put officiant, and then one of his favorite whiskeys. And then this is for my little nephew to be our ring bearer, and then got him just a couple things in there. I will come over here so you guys can see the one I'm giving to my cousin. So these are the cards that I got for all of them too. They're like a cute little scratch off. So you scratch that little heart off and then it asks the question. But this is what hers looks like. I do have another champagne flute that I will be making for her for the wedding, but she drinks coffee a lot and we kind of have like an inside joke with Rae Dunn, so I thought I would get her that, and it just goes really well with all the colors. So obviously going to wrap that up really well, but I just wanted to show you guys these. We'll have all the things that I got from Amazon linked down below if you guys are looking. I did get the boxes that you saw The first boxes that I showed you, I got those from Amazon as well. So all of that stuff will be linked down below if you guys are interested. Okay, so now moving on to our wedding Cricut DIY. We are going to be putting this on to a jean jacket. So it's going to say Future Mrs. Bonham. I got this font off of DeFont. It's one of my favorite websites to get all my font from. I will have a link for it in the description box down below. So when we hit Make It, we are going to hit without a mat because we are going to be using the Cricut Smart Iron-On vinyl. We are going to make sure to hit the mirror button on the left-hand side. This is critical for anytime you are using the iron-on vinyl, or else your wording will be completely backwards. Next, we are going to click which type of vinyl we are using, which is the Smart Iron-On Matte Heat Transfer Vinyl. And then we are going to load our HTV into the Cricut. And then we will press go, and it'll go ahead and do its thing and print the wording onto the heat transfer vinyl. This was actually my first time using the HTV. I've never done any heat transfer with my Easy Press or anything like that, so it was a lot of fun for me to experiment, and I'm really happy with the way that this DIY turned out. So I would love to hear your guys' opinions on it in the comments down below once you see the finished result. And now it is time for us to unbox our Easy Press 2. This is my first time using this, which I was so excited to do a little DIY for you guys, and I was really happy with the results. So if you guys have one of your own, let me know what your favorite DIYs to do with this is. So pretty plain and simple. I'm just going to get all the packaging off of this, and then we will move on to cutting our HTV and then weeding everything that we need to. Now this was a little bit difficult for me because, like I mentioned in my last video, it's really hard to see what you need to weed when you're using white vinyl. So I did have to put like my phone on so that I could see what I needed to weed out. You do also want to be really careful when you're peeling back the HTV because this is a lot more stretchy than your normal vinyl. So just be careful that you're not ripping the actual wording off. So I would just go slow. This is obviously sped up, so it looks like I'm going fast, but I really didn't. So next, I'm just going to take my flashlight, like I said, make sure that I am weeding out the correct parts that I need to, and then we will go ahead and move on to the next part. Prepping to use our Easy Press, we are going to pull up the Cricut Heat Guide. I will have this link down below for you guys, or you can just type into Google Cricut Heat Guide and it'll pop up. I'm going to put a towel down so that it doesn't ruin my desk or anything. And you pretty much just fill in the information here, what type of heat transfer material you're using, what base material you're using, and then it'll give you pretty much all of the details you need to know, the temperature, how many seconds you need to put it on there. I have no idea if I filled this in correctly, so if you guys have any input, please let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, this is my first time, so I was just kind of winging it and looking up some videos on YouTube and going from there. So we're just going to put in the temperature that it said on the Cricut Heat Guide. For some reason, I didn't get footage of this part, but I did actually warm up my material before I put my vinyl on it. So just wanted to let you guys know that. I had seen that in another video, so I made sure to do that. So once I place the vinyl onto my jean jacket, I'm just going to place this on there for 30 seconds. On the Cricut Heat Guide, it did say to turn it over and do the heat press for another 30 seconds. So that is what you see me doing here. And then we are going to repeat the same steps for the future on the little collar at the top. So I did also want to mention, I did go back over these areas one more time just to make sure that it was completely adhered to the jean jacket. Just because this was my first time, I didn't want anything to be wonky. but once it has cooled to the touch, we are going to pull back the backing of the HTV. Now you want to do this pretty slowly and do it at kind of a diagonal as well. And that is going to complete this DIY. I am so happy with the way that it turned out, and I would love to hear your opinions on what you think of it in the comments down below. I cannot wait to wear this, especially on our wedding day and our honeymoon. I will also have a link to all of the Cricut products that I used in today's video if you are interested. And now we are going to move on to the packing of our Rae Dunn. I hope that you guys enjoy, and let's get packing.